The whole purpose of file management is to organize our files and folders in such a way so that we can find the information that we are looking for at a later date. If I were to start up File Explorer, you can see that the Microsoft engineers have pre-created several folders to get us started on an organizational structure. There is a folder called Documents, which is meant to hold all of our text files. There's a folder called Downloads, which is meant to hold all of the content that we download from the internet. There is a Music folder where we put all our music, and there is a Pictures folder where we put all of our pictures. To demonstrate how the computer tries to keep track of this, I am going to go and start up Notepad. I've just clicked on the Windows key and typed Note, and it popped up. I will start it up. I will now create a new text file. And when I am ready to save it, what I click on is File, Save. What it then does is start up Windows File Explorer, prompting me to give a name to the file. It knows it wants to go in the Documents folder because it is a text file. When it comes to names, I have up to 255 characters to name the file, so I can give it something meaningful that I will be able to relate to at a later date. Right now, I'm just going to call it New Text File. Hit the Enter key, or I could have clicked on Save. That file has now been saved away. If I were to close the application, it closes nicely. If I were to start up the Paint program, I clicked on the Windows key and typed in the word Paint. It returned Paint to me. And now if I go and do some wonderful squiggles, to show you how important file management is, if I go and close the program without saving it, it is going to prompt me, hey, you didn't save the file yet. Are you sure you want to save it? Cancel would put me back into the program. Don't save would indeed let me exit the program. And save would prompt me to save the file. And sure enough, it opens up File Explorer again. Only by default, it has chosen the Pictures folder because it knows that's where pictures should be. So I'm going to call this one New Picture. Oh, pardon my typo there. Click on Save. No, that picture name already exists. I named it there. So you cannot have a file name that is duplicated within it. It says if I do want to, I can replace it. So I will say yes to it. And then the program will go away because how I started that was by clicking on the X to close the program to demonstrate how important it was to save. So now if I open up File Explorer and go look in my Documents folder, the file I'm looking for is right there, New Text File, and it looks like I did one a little earlier called New Text as well too. If I wish to bring the newest files to the top, I could go to View and change my sort to Date Modified, and look at that, my newest files come to the top. A great trick to use when you are trying to find the most recent work that you have done. I'll restore it to name. Pictures, we just saved something in Pictures. If I go in there, there is my file down here, New Picture, the one that we just did. Again, I could use the sort by here to bring the date, to bring the newest ones to the top.